Hello, friends. I have big news to share with you this Friday. One piece of legislation is picking up steam in Congress. A total of 37 Democratic lawmakers are now in support of making improvements to programs such as Medicare and Social Security. This new plan could mean an increase of as much as $2,400 for millions of seniors and retirees. My friends, please do me a big favor and watch until the end of this video for all the details. Also, at the end of today's video, I will be announcing the two winners of today's Walmart gift card giveaway. Friends, if you'd like to enter the weekly giveaways, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. According to a recent poll, 45% of Americans feel satisfied about the current state of Social Security and Medicare programs, as both systems have emerged at the center of a heated battle among Republicans and Democrats in Congress. While the number is not especially high, it shows that Americans are more content with those programs than many other issues currently at the center of national conversation. The poll also showed that 63% of Americans over the age of 65 feel satisfied with the current state of Social Security and Medicare, while 43% of adults between the ages of 50 to 64 feel satisfied. Gallup also found that Social Security and Medicare ranked sixth place among a list of 22 issues facing the U.S. this year. But the poll also found 15 issues from Americans that were rated worse, with 72% being dissatisfied with the current state of our economy. Experts say that most Americans are far less worried about Medicare and Social Security, as it's not a major policy concern, falling below issues affecting the economy. Senator Bernie Sanders and 36 Democratic lawmakers have reintroduced a bill in the House and Senate to extend the solvency of Social Security for another 75 years and also to increase benefits, citing Republican plans to cut both programs. Senator Sanders has introduced similar versions of the bill, including in 2022, but reintroduced the legislation at a time when Social Security is a hot topic in Washington, D.C. Currently, Social Security faces insolvency in the year 2035, and if that were to happen, the system could only fund about 80% of its scheduled benefits. The bill would also extend the solvency of Social Security for 75 years by lifting the income cap on Social Security taxes and subjecting all households who make over $250,000 a year to the payroll tax system. In 2023, the limit on income subject to Social Security taxes is $160,200. Senator Bernie Sanders said in a news release, "At a time when nearly half of older Americans have no retirement savings and almost 50% of our nation's seniors are trying to survive on income of less than $25,000 a year, our job is not to cut Social Security." In his State of the Union address, President Biden said, "Some Republicans want Medicare and Social Security to sunset every 5 years and require congressional reapproval," eliciting vocal responses from many GOP lawmakers in the audience. In response to the accusations, Senate Republican Rick Scott announced a bill to increase funding for Medicare and Social Security and raise the standard for making cuts to either program. He originally introduced a plan in February 2022 to let any federal legislation sunset after 5 years. According to a fact sheet from Sanders' office, the bill would also increase Social Security benefits to all new and existing beneficiaries by $2,400 a year and increase the cost of living adjustments. So other provisions of the bill include increasing the net investment income by 12.4% and then raising the special minimum benefit for low-income recipients to 125% of the poverty level. In addition, a bill to restore full Social Security benefits to certain federal employees is regaining steam in the House. Co-sponsor Abigail Spanberger of Virginia and hundreds of members from both parties are backing the bill. The Social Security Fairness Act would end the windfall elimination provision and the government pension offset starting next year. The 40-year-old rules deduct Social Security benefits from some 2.8 million retirees and their dependents. Supporters of the bills argue the windfall elimination provision unfairly hurts certain public sector workers who may have included more generous anticipated Social Security payments into their retirement plans. They also say the windfall elimination provisions reduces benefits disproportionately for lower-income households who have spent decades committed to public service. Well, my amazing and magnificent friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Friday. Thank you so much, friends, for being part of this community and for joining me here every single day. The two winners of today's Walmart gift card giveaway is Patrick Tyson and Charlie Mitchell Jr. Congratulations, my dear friends. To claim your gift card, please check your notifications page and send me a message. Or you can also message me on my Facebook page. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed Friday.
Of the last Congress, once again, watching what people do, not what they say, President Biden, who has accused members of my party of wanting to hurt Medicaid, tried to cut Medicare himself. The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS as we call it, as you know, Mr. President, every year proposes what's called a physician's fee schedule for doctors who treat Medicare patients. If you're a doctor and you have a Medicare patient, you don't get to send the federal government a bill for whatever you think your services are worth. That's not the way it works. Medicare every year through the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS every year proposes a physician fee schedule. They tell the physicians, this is what you can charge and not a penny more. President Biden's CMS last